Hi Dota Cinema, my name is Paprika and I make spicy Dota videos and I put them on the internet to fill the void left by my parents. If you're wondering why you're hearing my voice right now, it's because Suns fan has locked me in a dungeon and forced me to work for him. And yes, I made that joke last time. Here's the video. Enjoy.
I'm so startled.
Dota at its core is really more of a horror game than a MOBA. It isn't a traditional horror game like Resident Evil, Slender Man, or Silent Hill. There are no jump scares, no pyramid heads, no spooky ambiance, but what it lacks in traditional scare tactics, it more than makes up for with the scariest prospect of the modern era: human interaction on the internet. This horrifying reality of trying to work together with four strangers often results in Q anxiety, that feeling of your butthole tightening as your cursor hovers over the Q button. Q anxiety results from a fear of playing Dota, the fear of the unknown and the ambiguity that each match brings. When you smack that big old green button, you never know what kind of adventure awaits you. You just open a bag of Uncle Gaby's mystery jelly beans and you've got no idea what flavor you're gonna get. It's a choose your own adventure where you don't choose your own adventure and 5 minutes into the game, Boromir has abandoned after telling you all how much he doesn't care about MMR.
It is a strange fate that we should suffer so much fear and doubt over so small a thing. I cannot.
By the end of the game, you're all either high-fiving, wooing, and giving each other virtual butt smacks, or you end up in the 7th circle of Dota hell for roughly 45 minutes because you left a mean comment on a YouTube video. The worst part is you have no control over your destiny. This ambiguity takes all the power away from the player and often leaves people with a feeling of helplessness and despair. And before you know it, you've become a fiery, red-hot cinnamon jelly bean yourself. Just a piece of shit. This frustration quickly leads to, I don't play Dota anymore, I just like watching. Because watching Dota alleviates all the frustration and fear of playing, while still allowing you to vicariously enjoy that sweet, sweet complexity and depth. You mainline some Dota into your system without the drawbacks. It's heroin without those pesky, dirty needles. It's gluttony without becoming an American. It's Gladiator. You get to sit in the stands watching crimes against humanity unfold from the safety of your bathroom. And anytime the streamer does something you don't like, you can just boo them in the chat and let them know. Boo! Do they yell for me? Boo!
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Frustration and ambiguity aren't the only causes of QA though, but also the fact that Dota is just an amazing game to watch. And even if you want to play, you still feel that pull to go hang out with your favorite personality and a bunch of baboons in the virtual coliseum. Human beings are social creatures. Spend enough time alone and you're gonna start talking to yourself, hallucinating, and making YouTube videos. And Dota can be a very lonely experience. None of my friends play Dota, so I almost exclusively solo queue unranked, where the darkest and most twisted regions of the human psyche reside. I've got a choice to make. Play Dota with 4 complete dickheads? Or watch a grown man play a video game with 4 complete dickheads? Babysit 4 weebs? Or fight about whether or not EG is an NA team while taking a poop at work? The choice is clear. You simply can't shit and play at the same time. It's impossible. But more powerful than anything else, watching Dota allows for the oldest gaming tradition of all, backseat gaming. Pick Slark against OD4? Wherefore didn't you picketh Magina? Svenbjerg. By Dagon Donkey. Watching other people play Dota creates this odd misplaced superiority where you think that you could do better than the guy who plays the game for money. I tune into a rank 1 Arteezy stream and 5 minutes in I'm convinced EG Paprika is gonna be on a cliff at your next major. Go on Twitch and scroll through the Dota section and you've got a plethora of options to watch and learn from the highest rated players in the game. Pro players, personalities, Russian boosters, oh my, it's like McDonald's. The menu seemingly has everything. Hey, could I get a Mick Cinderin with a side of Mason sniffing shoes? And could I also get the Mick Envy, but please hold the anime weeb shit? Thank you. And this content gives people the rare opportunity to get into the minds of players much better than themselves and learn. Wait, you can aggro creeps from across the map? Like what the fuck, how am I supposed to figure that out? Oh, you're supposed to destroy items when your teammates make a mistake. Duh. Watching other people play Dota also lets me experience other other aspects of the game that I otherwise never could. I can't fucking play Meepo, I'm not on Adderall, and I have a life. But I can just flip on Twitch, go to a random Russian booster, and bam, I'm basically playing Meepo. I'm snowballing games, snowballing noobs, snowballing addies. The unbeatable Dota recipe.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with someone here who has absolutely no life.
I don't find it surprising that so many people choose to watch instead of play, and I also don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Dota is the best video game to watch, and professional Dota is the best esport. There, I said it. Go fuck yourself, professional farming simulator. I mean, what other esport or medium could cause a British man to squeal like this? Not Farming Simulator, not Game of Thrones, maybe Game of Thrones, only Dota 2. In conclusion, Dota 2 is a scary ass game that people like to watch while pooping at work. I'm still a lazy 7th grader, and jelly beans are terrible. And that concludes today's lesson, children. Thank you, Dota Cinema and Suns Fan, for the opportunity. You are some very cool people. If you enjoyed, consider coming over to my channel, Paprika Gaming, and slamming that subscribe button real hard. Goodbye. It's time to go. There's the door, stupid. It's time to leave. There's nothing else happening here. This is just me freestyling up here. You can leave now. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing special. How about them Cowboys? You guys don't like football. Shit.